The man used all his strength to pull out the TV screen. Then he shoved it through the railing and threw it down. With a heavy thud, he shouted loudly from the balcony, hoping someone would notice him. But the security guard was lying on his bed listening to the radio. Until night fell, the man was completely in despair. He never thought the apartment he bought with a loan would turn into an unfinished building, and he had already been trapped in a room on the 35th floor for several days. The man slowly calmed down. He tore the boxes into cardboard and wrote a rescue message with toothpaste. He threw the boards out hoping someone would find them and save him, but the boards landed on the rooftop. Again and again. They always fell in the worst place, until the toothpaste was completely gone. He had no choice but to use the blood from his wound to write the message. Dragging his exhausted body, he threw the last board out. This time it finally hit the ground. The man was instantly thrilled. Soon a woman noticed the board. The bloodstains made her feel something was wrong. She went to the unfinished building but was stopped by the guard. The guard said the place had been abandoned for 2 years and no one could live there. The woman had no choice but to leave. The man fell into despair again. He picked up a piece of metal and tried to saw through the balcony railing. But after working all day, he only left a small scratch. He kicked the railing over and over to vent his anger and frustration. At that moment, the railing actually broke. The man pried open a gap and squeezed through without hesitation. The height made his heart race. But to escape, he had no choice but to climb down. He held the railing tightly, moving his feet down little by little without daring to slip. He miraculously reached the 31st floor. That gave him confidence. He moved faster. But when he tried to step down, his feet found only air. Frightened, he climbed back up, holding onto the 31st floor railing to stay balanced. He calmed down, took off his belt, and tied it firmly to the railing. After testing a few times and feeling it could hold his weight, he slowly moved his body down, using the belt for support. He hung outside the 30th floor balcony. He strained his arms trying to get his feet closer to the railing. After great effort, he finally stood on it. He let out a long breath. He pressed his hands against the wall to keep balance, and slowly moved toward the corner of the balcony. At the critical moment, his foot slipped. He almost fell. He kept moving, finally reaching the side of the balcony. At last, he climbed onto the 30th floor balcony. He kicked the window open, dragged his exhausted body inside, and unlocked the door. Surviving the ordeal, the man felt emotions beyond words. He no longer cared about the stunned look on the guard's face, and simply walked toward freedom.